There's been a lot of requests by educators for some webinar content with respect to Interact AS and some demonstrations here. So I thought we'd go ahead and do that. We have been giving a lot of webinars, and with this, what we'll be able to do is post this up on YouTube and various other sites, so you'll be able to view it on your own. And so what I'm going to do here is put together a series of, I think it's going to be 8 video clips. So instead of one long webinar, we're going to break this up into 8 different sections. And with that, you can jump to whatever sections of particular interest to you. And so in this first section here, I'm just going to spend about 5 minutes here talking about the overall product, and then giving a bit of an outline of what these other sections are going to be all about. So again, the focus here is predominantly on educators, where the demand for translation and special needs services is certainly increasing faster than budgets can support. So in this series of videos, what we'll be demonstrating is how you can improve your services while at the same time reducing costs. And so certainly a win for pretty much everybody across the board here. You know, certainly we lower the budget from a staff standpoint with these tools. You're really able to focus more so on your students, spending less time, for example, on documenting IEP meetings and such. Parents and guardians, there's some benefits here, especially if that parent prefers to speak a language other than English. And we'll show you some of the abilities to remove language barriers in, I think it's about the 4th or 5th video here. But the focus of everything that we're doing here is really on the student. And so with these tools, certainly you're able to improve the services that you're providing to those students, and that's what this is really all about, is making that happen. So here's what we'll be demonstrating in these series of videos. First, we'll be talking about automated closed captioning. And so very simply, the ability, for example, in the classroom for a student to be able to see a closed captioning of anything that the teacher is saying, and to have this in real time, do it instantaneously. Very powerful capabilities here, and we'll demonstrate that in the next video here. After that, we'll talk a bit about software, new products that allow students to voice in answers to homework assignments and tests. And these are students that otherwise would have difficulty writing or typing. So instead of relying on that scribe or having the teacher give an oral exam, now these products can be used by the students to independently answer homework assignments and, of course, provide answers for test questions as well. The next area that we'll be talking about is programs that read text aloud, and in multiple languages, multiple cadences, male, female, all the above, and doing so in a very human-sounding voice. So we'll demonstrate that in, I guess it'll be the 4th video here. The next one after that will approach this huge area of removing language barriers. And so we'll show you some new products that instantly translate conversations. And so this literally is anything that you say. This is not fixed phrases or fixed vocabulary that some committee somewhere has decided that you should be able to translate. This is literally just say anything that you want, and it'll be voiced out in that second language. So now if you're going to have a conversation with a family that would prefer to speak Spanish, now you could say something in English, and whatever you say is voiced out in their native language. They'd respond in Spanish in this case, and you would hear that in turn in English. And same thing for documents. Let's say you're going to write a note home to a parent, something like, Johnny's not doing very well in school. Why don't you come in and see me, and we can talk about what to do. You can send that home in English, but the problem is if Johnny's parents don't read English, then you're counting on Johnny to give an accurate translation of that particular note. So with this, with these products, now you can just simply click a button, and that's going to be translated, and it's going to be then available for the parents in their preferred language, be it Spanish, Chinese, Vietnamese, whatever it might be. So again, some very powerful products here that we'll be demonstrating. After that, we'll get to language learning. And so under old approaches like Rosetta Stone or Transparent Language, you were pretty much forced to learn language in a set and rigid sequence that some committee somewhere has decided that you should learn it. The huge issue here is that everybody is an individual, and so each person has their own unique vocabulary and their own unique situations. One size doesn't fit all. And so with this new approach, Instead of forcing everybody to learn the exact same language, the same vocabulary, and the same sequence, now what we can do is let the student, let the individual select the vocabulary they want to learn. That'll become really clear when we demonstrate that software. Bottom line is that this dramatically increases or reduces the amount of time that it takes for somebody to learn a new language, be it, for example, a native Chinese speaker that's learning English now, or maybe somebody that is already fluent in English and is learning foreign language, French, German, whatever it might be. And again, we'll demonstrate those capabilities for you. The next area, and the last one, is focused on staff members. So reducing the amount of time that you spend on generating documentation. For example, IEP meetings, or recently we've gotten a lot more feedback of staff members spending a lot of time filling in insurance forms to try and get assistance for procuring some of these expensive devices for the special needs community. So we'll talk about tools that are available to help you reduce the amount of time you spend on generating these documents and thereby increase the amount of time that you can spend focusing back on the students and meeting their particular needs. So again, that's a really quick overview. Join us in the next video where we'll talk about automated closed captioning software.